Leather production dates back to primitive times, when humans rubbed fats into animal skins to preserve them. Times have changed, but leather endures. From footwear to furniture, this tough material remains an integral part of our lives. This leather comes from the hides of cows killed for meat. Without tanning, these cow hides would go to waste. Converting them to leather is a kind of recycling. The first step is to cut each hide in half. The hides are draped over a sawhorse, stamped with an identification code, and sliced down the center. 2 smaller pieces will be easier to handle and process than 1 large hide. Hundreds of these hide halves are loaded into a modified cement mixer for some serious hair removal. As the mixer fills with water, a worker dumps in a combination of sodium sulfhydrate and lime. A chemical reaction strips the hair from the hides. The hairless hides now get an acid bath to prepare them for the tanning process. The tanning itself happens inside big wooden drums with prongs to keep the skins from getting tangled. Chrome salts turn the hides a robin's egg blue as they bind to the collagen fibers of the skins. The hides have now been preserved into leather. Next, the pieces are fed, grain side up, into a machine that slices the leather to an even thickness. The cutoffs won't be wasted. They'll be recycled into suede. Workers check each piece of leather with a gauge to confirm that the thickness is uniform. Now, it's back into the wooden drums for a second tanning, this time using a solution of vegetable extract, tree bark, and water. Dye is added along with a chemical that will make the leather water resistant. The solution binds to the leather, giving it a brownish tone. It's a gentler process than the first tanning, and it softens the leather. Now, a mixture of starch and water is brushed onto the tanned hides. This paste-like solution allows the hides to be pressed onto big glass frames, which also have been moistened with the same starchy mixture. This process allows the leather to dry flat. Prevents it from shrinking, and stops the edges from curling up. After 4 hours in a dryer, it's time to remove the leather. It easily peels away from the glass. A revolving paint gun system dyes the leather. And now it's time for the finishing touches. A glazing jack pulls a glass cylinder over the leather, and the abrasive action polishes it. This glass is very strong, so it can do this vigorous work without shattering. Finally, huge heated rollers smooth out any wrinkles. It's the end of the production line for this big pile of leather, but just the beginning for so many other products. Fashionable and tough, it's no wonder this ancient material continues to be one of our favorite products today.